Warning: this prison was built by a professional. Please do not try this at home. Thank you. Hello everyone and welcome to the Pudgecast. My name is Sleeposaurus, also known as Emily. I have been doing a bit with you with Minecraft, but I'm afraid I haven't actually been around much because my laptop isn't good enough to run quite a few of our games. So I'm here today on Pete's laptop showing you Prison Architect. It's the Alpha 9 update that I'll be showing you. And now we have laundry rooms, which is quite exciting. Gives the prisoners something to do because they used to get very bored. And I would always have trouble with them fighting, so I'm hoping that'll make a bit of a difference. We also have family visitation area now, so that's good. And the workshops actually work now, because before you used to just place them down, and they wouldn't really be much use. But they give you free money, which I thought was a bit cheaty, really. So we'll start playing. Oh, wrong one. There we go. So I'm just going to start a new prison here. There we go. I'm going to turn off the fog of war because that's a pain in the bum to try and play with. It means you can't really see what's going on. And we'll start with a medium size, I think. There we are. Right, so the basic controls are just the mouse to, move around, obviously. And WASD to move around on the map, as I am now, or the arrow keys if you prefer, but personally I prefer the WASD just because it's similar to TF2, which I play quite a bit of, and of course similar to Minecraft. And I just find that if you use the arrow keys they're a bit too close to the mouse hand, which is kind of annoying. So yeah. So here are our workmen arriving on our prison. So we've got quite a large area to work with. Scroll out a bit, there we go. Yeah, plenty of space. So we're scrolling and we'll take a look at drawing some stuff out. This is something they released in the Alpha 8 version, the planning, and this just allows you to draw stuff without a workman actually building stuff, which I used to find very frustrating. If you just wanted to build something but you made it slightly too small, you had to demolish it and then rebuild it, which was very frustrating. So I'm glad they've included that. So I'm just going to start by drawing the camera. There we go. General outline of the prison. This is where our fence will go to stop the prisoners escaping. Because if you have any escapes, then you get a few problems. The valuation of your prison reduces, and so you get less money, which isn't very helpful if you need to buy stuff. So you need to keep the prisoners happy as best you can. Something I wasn't great at, so I'm hoping with a few more things to keep the prisoners occupied, it will be a bit more less disruptive, I suppose is the word. There we go. That's our outline done. Now, so we've got the CEO's letter here. We'll just take a quick look at this. There we go. So yeah, this is just basically describing what we need. So that's good. So here we need, so he wants us to have a warden. Well, that's usually useful. And he needs an office. We need jail cells, but they're expensive, so we need to start with a holding cell. And then we need a kitchen and canteen. That's a good plan. Of course, you don't want hungry people, as it says here. So, and then you also need water and doesn't say anything about power there, but obviously we'll need power as well. So we'll get rid of that. No problemo. Right. First, I think I'm going to do is have a look at my reports. This button in the corner here, and here we can see that we've got 8 staff at the moment. These comprise of our just workers, and we can fire them if we wish, and we can also see where they are. So there's one. Don't know which one he is. If I scrolled in there I could tell, but I can't bother to do that. So yeah, this is where your guards go once you get them, where your staff goes, so like your cooks and your cleaners, and who else goes there? Doctors as well, doctors. And then your administrators are like your warden, psychologist, your chief of police or whatever it's called, the guy who looks after the guards anyway. And this is where your prisoners are. You get, with the version 8 release, this ranking system, which is interesting, but as far as I'm aware it hasn't really affected the game much. You yourself can choose which risk level to put them on, and I tended to work on the premise that if they caused a lot of trouble in the prison, then I put them into high risk. If they were really good and, you know, quiet and just went about their daily business, then I put them into low risk, and normal risk was just people who were kind of in the middle. So yeah, that was useful, I guess, but I didn't notice it change anything in the gameplay. This is our jobs list. That fills up quite quickly, especially if you build a big thing, so like you put fence around your prison, because of course it goes down as blocks, so you have a big jobs list there, but I don't tend to look at it as I don't find it useful. I guess someone does, otherwise I wouldn't be here, but I don't use it. This is the needs, and here it says we need a psychologist to prepare this report. It's the needs of your prisoners. So through here you can discover how grumpy they are and what's causing them to be grumpy. So that's good, and then you can fix it. This is your regime. This is what they'll be doing during the day, so showering, sleeping, etc. But you need a warden to do this, so we'll have to hire him in a little bit. This is the grants. Basically you get money from the bank for building stuff. And I think we need to go for this first one. Yep. Turn an empty field into a functioning prison. This government contract gives you the funds necessary to build the absolute minimum facilities for your first set of prisoners. It sounds about right to me, so that's quite a good instalment, 40,000. So we'll get that one. Oh, and it's given us this list here as well, things we need to do to complete it, so we'll do that in a second. Just continue looking through these tabs first. Finance, yes, so this is what I was talking about earlier, although it doesn't involve evaluation, which is that one, but anyway. This you need an accountant for, because obviously you can't work out how much money you're spending on dinners, so that's what the accountant does. And you also need the accountant for valuation as well, which is, as I said, to do with how many escapes you've got and how much raw materials you've got laying around, and how much building blocks or whatever you've got inputted into your prison. So the larger it is, the more its value, but of course the larger it is, the more chance you've got of escape, and etc, etc. So yeah, so let's start thinking about where to put buildings. We first need a holding cell, so I think we'll put this quite near to the delivery area. 7 by 7, there we go. That should be the right size. So we've got holding cell there, and then I quite like to put the offices in front of here actually, because it stops the prisoners sort of wanting to escape so much. Because of course they've got to walk past the warden's office to do it. So we'll start this. Needs to be 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 1 too big. Needs to be 4. 3, 4. There we go. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. One, two, three. Ah. There we go. Right. There we go. Set of officers. So those we're going to need for our warden, etc. Quite a lot of space down here, so let's put the visitation block here. Make that quite big because we're going to have quite a lot of prisons, I think. And then we'll do the laundry room as well, because we need a laundry room. So that services the prison quite well. It's quite close to the entrance, so if there's any rubbish that can get put away quite quickly. I think if we put... oh yeah, there's loads of space up here, so we'll start putting in the cell blocks up here. And these can be nice and big. Just check them out for now. Because this is planning, it doesn't cost you anything, and I can just delete it if I don't like it, so that's good. And then we need canteen. So we'll have the yard in the middle. That can be their yard. That's really big, so that's good. Give them plenty to do. Oh, we need some solitary as well. So let's put solitary here. Big block of solitary. They always end up in solitary, so I guess you can't ever have too much, which is good. And then we want, I think, we'll put the canteen just opposite the yard. Like that. I think that's a good plan. So let's go into foundations and we will build our holding cell. And then we need to build the kitchen and the canteen as well. So we're going to do that as well. There we go. I'm going to start filling in the shape of the cells while those boys get building. So cells need to be 3 by 2. According to the specifications in this bit here, the rooms. I'll explain this bit later. So, come on. So we have to make sure that everything's the right size, otherwise it won't get designated the right thing and then it won't work. So you have to make sure everything's the right size. But of course you want to do it in the most space efficient way as well. Because of course if you make something huge, then obviously it's a waste of space and materials, and you don't want to be wasting your money when you need to hire new guards, doctors when they get killed because your prisoners kill them because they get bored. Which of course did not happen to me ever at all in any of my prisons, of course not. That would be a ridiculous suggestion, of course. Yes. So never mind. Yes, so hopefully that'll be alright this time around. Shush you! Peter's watching me record, so he's giggling away to himself, because he's a mean person, laughing at me and my failure. We've made this too wide. That's annoying. Let's see if they've finished these buildings and we can put some stuff in. Yeah, cool. Okay, so this is where we build our buildings, foundations, and this is where we bulldoze our buildings if you don't like them anymore. Materials is where we get all our flooring, and different floors have different speeds as well, and also some of them are more expensive, etc. So I tend to give like the warden a wooden floor and things like that because it looks nicer. And then of course you get your basic walls here and a fence, which actually doesn't cost anything, which is quite nice. And this is where you demolish them as well. Rooms, this is what I was talking about you earlier. So for our holding cell we need to have it this size. So it's required that it has a minimum size and it needs to be indoors with a toilet and a bench. So we'll sort that out in a minute, but at the moment it would appear it needs a door. So we go into objects and it should be in here somewhere. There's a door, but we want to give it a jail door because of course our prisoners will be living inside and we don't want them escaping. So little workmen, here they come. Oh, no, away they go. That's the delivery area. That's where all our deliveries come in, so all the materials for building our buildings, all the materials for the kitchen, and presumably cleaning materials as well, although I've never seen them. And also the prisoners come in the delivery area as well, which is, I guess, a little odd, but it makes sense. So yeah, that's our holding cell. We just need to designate it. Ta-da! Okay, so now it's come up with this little hazard light, and this means it's not complete. So we need to put in a toilet and a bench. So we go back into objects and buy a toilet and our bench. Where's the bench? Up here. There we go. Finally. So once the boys get back, they'll put that all in. But at the moment they're busy building our canteen and our kitchen. So we'll leave them to do that for us. I will continue with my planning up here. I'm sorry guys, Pete's trying to... Oh, Pete's trying to be helpful, but he's not. I'm getting to it, I know how to record a video. I did this like 5 times last night because unfortunately Pete's computer didn't have enough space. So I had to like... Ooh, wrong way. There we go, that's what I was meant to do. I had to delete it like 3 or 4 times over, which was kind of frustrating, as you can imagine guys. So, yeah. I've done this particular video about 4 or 5 times now. So that's probably why I'm whizzing through the explanations a bit much. But yeah, sorry about that. I hope you're keeping up. So here we go, I've had to start this side again. Oh, there we go, it sounds like our building's ready. Oh, ah. There we go. Oh, there we go. Right size 1, 2, 3. There we go, cell block 1. Right, here we are. Yes, it's all finished now. So this needs a door as well, unsurprisingly. So we'll just get them a normal door because they just need to get in and out, really, don't they? And we also want to put a wall across the kitchen area because, of course, oh, we can't do that yet. Because, of course, we don't want the prisoners trying to come into the kitchen and steal knives and pun me and set fire to things, etc. So we need to, of course, keep the kitchen area secure from the canteen. So we'll have to put in a different door. It's called a staff door, so it means only staff are allowed to go through. I used to put jail doors in, but they with the season 8 Alpha 8 release, they put in this new design where jail doors would only ever let a guard through. A guard had to let you in now, which was a real frustrating problem when it came to trying to build the cell doors. So I accidentally spawned in bought like I think it was like 40 jail doors by accident because I thought I was using fence, but it happened not to be. So that was kind of frustrating. Oh, that's annoying. Oh, there's no middle point. Oof, that's going to irritate me. Objects. There it is, that's the staff door. See, non-criminal occupants. There we go. They changed the colour of it, so when I first looked for it last time, I was so confused. I was like, oh no, where's it gone? Where's it gone? I can't find it. I thought they'd taken it away, but no, it's all good. It's all good. So yes, the boys are just putting in the lights. And now some of them you can see are flashing with this lightning shape. Now that means they haven't got any power. So we need to... Oh, and we've got the blue flashing light as well, water droplet. That means we've got no water as well. So we need to build some utilities. These are in, funnily enough, the utilities bit. We get 1 power station, 1 water pump only. Which I guess can be kind of... It may seem like not enough, but the water pump station doesn't have a problem with being too little. Because you use the large pipes to ship large amounts of water and then the small pipes just to carry it, through the block or whatever. Or, whatever. And then the power station, however, does lose power, but we have capacitors which fix that problem. So that expands it basically, which is what it says there. So we'll pop down a power station. Now last time I did this, I put the power station and the water pump inside the prison, which was a bit of a mistake because I forgot to fence it off and the prisoners got in and they stole stuff and smashed it up. So I thought that it would be better to put it outside the prison this time round. So then we can just see them when they're necessary and prisoners can't get to them. So that's good. So we've had to connect them with cable, otherwise of course the water station won't be powered. So we need to run the electrical cable up into here, and then we need to run it into all through here. Okay, that should be enough. And then we need to run the water as well through. So need a large pipe to begin with. Probably keep going actually because you need the large pipe to go into the kitchens, so that'll probably be enough. And then we want the little one to go up into that toilet for now. Actually no, because we've got cell blocks above, we're going to want large pipes to go up there, aren't we? Because the little pipes only work for so long, so that'll probably be right there. And then we can use the small pipe to come off like that. There we go. And then the green is where the power's going. And then once these bits have gone in, that will go a different colour as well, I think. It stops flashing as well. Yeah, it's a different colour. Oh, and it's got the water flowing through it too. That's good. So that should fix all those problems. So that's good. Leave voice to do that one. Oh, it's dark now. Wonderful. So that should fix all the power in there. Now we need to designate this the kitchen and the canteen. So kitchen, that's this area here. Oh, and there we go. And then we want canteen. Wow. There we go. And then now we've got the hazard thingies again telling us what we need in each thing. So we want a cooker, fridge and sink for this one. So objects, cooker, get 2. I'll get putting a fridge next to a cooker probably isn't the best idea, so we'll put them over here. And then we want sink. Sinks, there we go. Oh, that's bigger than I remember. Huh. Oh well, that'd be alright like that. And then, oh, that's close. Swap that round to there, put that there. There we go, so that should be plenty. And once the guys are finished with all the power lines and the water, they'll be put in. And then we need serving tables for the canteen. Where are they? Oh, there it is. These ones are long, so let's put a few of these in. There we go, that'll probably be enough. We won't have that many prisoners to begin with. We've got 7 hours until they turn up. Ooh. Let's get some staff then. What's next on the list? We need 2 guards and 2 chefs. So we'll get some guards. And then we need 2 chefs. So that's those done. Kitchen, canteen, tick. So we need to build the yard, which is this big space here. So rooms. Where is it? Yard, there we go. Wow, big yard. We could always make it smaller if it's too big. Ooh, that took a while. This needs to be behind a door. So, oh, no, materials. And then we'll put fence all around. And then we can put a jail door around on the side just to make sure that if we have lockup then the prisoners can't escape or whatever. So yeah, that'll be. See now I can show you the jobs list because this will be all on the jobs list. There we go. See, this is what I mean about the jobs list. It's just ridiculous. There's not really any point in looking at it because I mean there's just always so much on there when you're building big stuff that it's just, you know, I don't find it useful. So here we go. Now we can see our staff and our guards and our workers. Yeah, if you don't feel like they're doing a good job, then you can fire them. But obviously, if you fire them, then you've just wasted like, you know, money, and that's not great. So that's a good plan to kind of keep your staff. I tend to fire a couple of the workers once all the major building work is done, because usually you don't need that many. Because of course if you do fire them, it means your daily expenses go down, even though you paid out 200 like initial. So you lose 200, but then you don't have to pay for them every day. So it kind of weighs out, I guess, but it's better to keep them if you can, I think. And of course it's better to not have them die as well, which happens frequently for me. I know what we're missing, we need a shower. So if we take our planning and then oh wait, that's too close. Brain, city plane. There. Right, that's what I wanted. Okay. Shower, shower, door. So let's take that out. Shower, shower, shower. There we go. So now, that's going to be annoying though, because we need a shower, but we haven't built a cell block yet. How much money we've got? Oh, we've got loads of money, that's fine. We can build these foundations. Because then that means we've got a cell block going as well, ready for the prisoners. And there's quite a lot of cells in that too, so that's really important. Because in the last one there was a slight glitch with the last update, the Alpha 8 version. They had a continuous intake problem. So it got to the point where, pardon me, where I had something like 50 prisoners in my holding cell because I couldn't build my my actual cells fast enough because I was losing too much money from them fighting. So it went really badly. So you need to make sure you've got some holding cells. No, sorry, normal cells. So that's getting built. I think we're going to need some more capacitors because that red's halfway there already. So utilities. Oh, we haven't got any capacitors. I'll explain it. So let's whack a couple down. Should be right. Missing a few bits here and there. Getting there slowly.